Mega Mike the Movie Man. And today I have a mega movie plan. Today, I'm back with another mega review for you all. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new movie Turning Red, which is streaming now on Disney+. I'm going to go over my general thoughts of the movie, so spoiler free. I'm going to give you all the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should stream this one or not. So stick around to the end of the video for that recommendation. But without further ado, let's get started.
Let's go.
I'm Maylin Lee. I wear what I want, say what I want, 24/7, 365.
Now to get into the good of the movie. So Turning Red is Pixar's latest animated movie, and the animation style is actually really well done here. There's a lot of details in the environment, and the movie takes place in Toronto, Canada, and this is a setting I haven't seen a lot before in other animated movies, so I'm glad Pixar went this route, giving us kind of a different environment to explore in. So I was happy to see all the different sites in Toronto, Canada in this movie. Also, Pixar once again does a good job of taking everyday elements and bringing them to a movie, but then sprinkling in some fantastical elements of sort to kind of change it up and give us a movie of wonder. So they do a good job here with that, bringing in the awesome red panda. So this movie basically is about a 8th grade girl that is just going through typical 8th grade girl things. It's a coming of age story, so she's getting all boy crazy and she's really excited to see this boy band. It's like kind of like a Backstreet Boy band. It's called Four Town, something like that. And so she's all excited about that, and then she's getting very emotional, right? She's going through changes, and then apparently those emotions bring out this red panda, this giant red panda, and that's probably the coolest part of the movie is seeing this red panda. It's just like, wow, okay, that's awesome. Of course, it's animated, but you know, it brings something different. We haven't seen a giant red panda in animation before, at least I don't think so. So that was a cool part of the movie, and I liked how they talked about the lore of the red panda and how it's like passed down through this family to all the women in this family. So they go through the same thing, and then they have to do like a ritual and all of this. So there is definitely some lore here that the movie sets up. So good background information here. And that's probably, the best elements of the movie.
I know, it's a lot, but I don't got time to mess around. All about that hustle, am I right? Poor town. This is gonna be the best year ever, and nothing's gonna get in my way.
Now to get into the bad of the movie. So this movie definitely has its issues. It's definitely tailored for a very specific audience. And I don't just mean people that either like animation or don't like animation, but there's definitely a lot of animated stories I do really enjoy. But usually Pixar can create animated stories where most people can relate to them in some way, shape, or form. Like with a Finding Nemo, you can either relate to Nemo, or as a parent, you can relate to Marlin. And so there's a lot of connection there. But with this movie, Turning Red, it's really not made for everyone. And that's something I have to stress. Like, if you haven't gone through what obviously this person is going through in the movie, it's going to be really hard to connect. So obviously I've never been a 8th grade girl, so I've never had it gone through what this person is going through in the movie. So I found a tough time connecting to anybody in this story, because really that main character is really the focus of the story. And then of course her group of friends, but her friends are all girls. And so for me, it was just tough for me to try to find somebody in this movie to be like, okay, I can really connect to this person in this story. So to me, I was just kind of like, ugh, this is getting cringy for me because I cannot relate to it. Like when they start going into all the boy band stuff and all that, it just wasn't for me. That's the thing. For a lot of people, they can probably relate to it, and then they get that connection with it, like, oh, okay, I went through the same thing, and then that will work for them. But to me, Pixar, where usually they do a great job of, let's include a lot of characters where everybody can at least connect to one or a few of these characters. To me, this is really specific to, yeah, if you didn't go through what this main character and her group of friends went through, then it's going to be just a tough time for you to connect. So I found myself kind of dozing off a little bit in this movie. Besides having those cringy moments, I'm just kind of like, nothing really for me to get excited about here until I saw the red panda. Because of course everybody likes red pandas, and that was cool. So when the red panda was there, that was okay. So I was happy with that. But there was just nothing really memorable in this movie for me. To me, there wasn't any really standout music here. There wasn't like any really great action set piece. There wasn't really any great heartfelt moment. Now, for me to connect to. Now, for some people, yes, I'm sure they will have those heartfelt moments. But for me, coming in with my background and just my own life experiences personally, there's just nothing that made me go, oh, wow, in this movie. This is something so fresh and I can connect to. Just no. So to me, this is probably one of Pixar's weaker films. Now, Pixar has a lot of amazing films, but to me, this is really low tier here and just wasn't anything special. And I feel like most people are going to forget about this movie a few months down the road.
May May, breakfast is ready.
Coming.
It's gonna be me. Is everything okay?
I'm a gross red monster.
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. Now, should you go out and stream this movie on Disney Plus right now? Really just depends on who you are. Even if you've found yourself really liking animated movies before, this still may not be the movie for you. And it may not even be the best family movie. Like I said, I don't think everybody in the family is going to be able to relate to this one, unfortunately. Now, maybe a few members of the family will, but I just don't think this is an animated movie that is for everyone. Like I said, it's really a specific story of what a 8th grade girl is going through. And if you don't think you're going to be able to connect to that, then you probably aren't going to be able to connect to that. And so to me, if there was a skippable Pixar movie, this would definitely be on the skippable list. To me, this isn't one you need to play right away like, oh, you're going to be like, this is amazing. No, totally one that and this isn't a bad movie. This isn't a bad movie. It's just not a movie that I think everybody's going to love. So, if you're looking forward to seeing this movie, then go give it a try. It's on streaming anyway. You don't even have to go out to the theater. Once again, I don't know why they didn't put it in theaters. But hey, it's on streaming. You got Disney Plus. You've been looking forward to it. Go ahead, stream it. See if you get a kick out of it. But if you were kind of on the fence about it and you weren't really that interested in it and you're not often into a lot of animated movies, even though there might be a few you're like, oh yeah, that one was amazing. Like I said, this one could be on the skippable list. So that will do it for today's mega review of Turning Red. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen this movie already and what did you think of it? Or if you haven't seen this movie, are you now planning on seeing it? Let me know down below. Also, if you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of movie reviews, movie rankings, movie news, movie haul videos, you name it. We'll talk everything movies on this channel. I don't want you to miss out on any of that entertainment value. Also, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video. Also, like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man, minding you to make every day a movie day.